Okay, so youmewho they do have a free version. I've never used the free version, so I cannot testify to what that does or doesn't do. I personally do the $8 a month version. And I know when you have the $8 a month version, you can have multiple lists and you have the ability to where people can claim items. And then you get an email, and I can kind of show you an email, kind of what that looks like as well, too. So that's just, like I said, the only version that I've ever done. And that's just because what my friends were doing. So I just kind of followed in their suit. So if some of you guys want to play with the free one, you can do that too. And the purpose of this is you can do several things with this. I know consultants that use this for their inventory, and this is how they track their inventory. I know consultants that will use this whenever they just need to get some PRV. So they'll create a list that they want to share out, and it can be actual catalog prices, or it can be personal specials. Just keep in mind, if it's personal specials, you can't post the link on social. You'd have to post a graphic or something generic saying, message me about my current sales. If it's personal specials, you would need to do one-on-one communications, which I typically do text message and email to my customer base. So that's just a little overview of how and why people use this. What's really nice is, for example, if you decide to do it for inventory purposes, and let's say today you take inventory, you get everything loaded, and you send this link out to your customers saying, hey, shop my, stock on hand. And then tomorrow you get a new order. So you go in and you update that list. Those updates, every time someone clicks on the link, they see the updates. So if today, for example, it shows I have a quantity of 10 6-pack of the favorites, and then tomorrow someone comes and they buy 2, so now it's 8. The next time that same person clicks on the link, it's going to show 8 on their end. So it automatically will do the updating as long as you're going in and making any changes to this. So that's kind of a nice thing. You don't have to start all over every single time. And if people claim items, which again is an option for certain paid options, if they claim it, I can show you what that looks like too, that takes it out of the quantity as well. So just to kind of give you guys. So when you get started, you would just go up to more and hit create a new list, and you fill in the blanks. I mean, it's that simple. But I want to kind of show you a few things once you have a list, or how to build on your list. I'm just going to use this one that I have in front of me right now. There's a couple ways to add items. So for example, if you go down on the very bottom, you'll see there's a plus sign down here. I'm going to click on the plus, and it's going to ask me, for example, the bottom choice is to use the Scentsy USA catalog. So if you're trying to do something and you want to make it just really simple, you can click on use the catalog. And now it's going to pull up the catalog, and it does have past catalog items also. Okay, so this is nice if you're trying to do inventory or use, like I said, just things that are already in here. This will make it quick for you. I do know I have friends that prefer to use lifestyle pictures, like real photos. They don't like to use the stock images. So I'm going to show you how you can add it the generic way also, if you decide you don't want to use the catalog. But this is probably the quickest, fastest way. So for example, I'm going to scroll down and see the 2 brick bundle. Let's say I want to put that on my list. So I just click on it, and now it's going to add it. And down here I can say, how many of these do I want? See the little box on the bottom, the yellow? So I can say, okay, I want to add 4 of these. So then I hit okay. All right, so now that got added in here. And if I want to find it, for example, I could just type in brick bundle. And if I wanted to change the price, let's say I wanted to make it $35, I simply click on it. But because I've changed the price, I've now made this a personal special. So this would have to be done set through private message or one-to-one communication. Okay, but so now that's going to be on my list. Now let's see, I go down and I want to add the 2022 Scents of the Season. So again, I can click on that, and I only have one, and it's $20. So I'm just going to leave that alone. If I'm not sure where it went, let's see, because I had that search in there. I could type in Scents. Hold on, if I can type of the season, and I can look at it here, and I can edit it, and I can make any adjustments. So this is the simplest, easiest way to add things to your list, is by using the Scentsy catalog. So that's one option. Now there's another option. let's say you've already got a bunch of photos in your camera roll. You can go to import photos as cards like this, click on your photo library, and now I could just click on some of these, just pretend they're all different images, and add them. I'm going to close the catalog piece down now. Okay, so now it's uploading all of these images. Like I said, just pretend that they're different ones. And whoops, I'm on. Down here's the little yellow box, but I'm going to go find them the other way. They're going to be at the bottom. Hang on. Which that might be a pain. I wonder how I can, let's see. I mean, you probably get the idea. Let's pretend they're at the front because I'm going to have to probably go through a lot to find them. I don't know how many things are on this particular list. So we'll just go back up. Pretend it's this Emily item. So again, you could go in here. It's already got the name and stuff because this one was pulled from the catalog. But when you pull it just from your camera roll, it's not going to have anything. So you're going to go in and you're going to have to click on name, and you'll type the name of the item. Under description, you can put a description if you want. You don't have to put a description. That's up to you. You can add as much or as little information as you'd like to save them. Then under quantity, you'll put how many you have and how much you want to charge. So it's that simple if you want to use something from just if you don't want to use the catalog and you want to use something for your camera roll. So maybe you've got some old stock. So when you try to use the catalog, it doesn't pull up. You've got, I don't know, a warmer from 2018. You could go on Google and just search the name of that item and save that picture on your camera roll. And that's how you'd want to add it into the list. Clicking the plus sign, clicking the import photo from your camera roll on your device or your computer, whatever you're using, and then you would add it in manually. So that's how you would do that. Okay, so I want to show you that. Okay, then once you're ready to share the list, you'll see down here above the plus sign, there's the little share button. So I'm going to click on that. And it looks like, let's see, would you like to share the cover image to include all the cards that we've shown? I'm going to put okay, and you can click on this down. So this says the latest 5 of 310 cards. So obviously I have 310 items on this particular one. The last 20, I'm going to say I want to do the last 20, and I'm going to click OK. It's going to take just a minute. And now it's going to show 20 of the items that I have on my list. And up here at the top, it asks me how I'm going to share this. I'm going to click on the little link, which gives me this link that I can now copy this link, and I can send in a text message. I can send through an email. I can send any way I want for people to look at it. So that's how that's going to look. Just to kind of show you, this is my friend. I posted it in the chat, so I'll do a different one. Let me show you a couple more. This is one I did last year. Hang on. This is my last year one that I did. And so I had a bunch of events that didn't happen or didn't go well. I can't remember which. All I know is I had a lot of product on hand that I needed to move. So I did a bunch of mystery bundles. So mystery baker bundle, mystery clean bundle, a mystery bag, which was just any products. And so you can just kind of see. And on this one, I don't have as many items. See, there was only like, I don't know what, maybe 25 items, which if you're doing like a Black Friday sale, I wouldn't recommend doing hundreds. Like pick just like 15 things or 20 things. I'd make it simple. And then look here, see where this says claimed. So once I sent this out, a customer, when they got it, they marked that they wanted it. I only had one, so it marked it claimed. Then it sent me an email, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see. So this is from my customer. She got on my link and she purchased 3 of the holiday 5-pack Scentsy bars that I was offering for $5. You know, they're normally $25, but this was my special that I'm doing. So it was $60. So now I'm going to use Square, and I'm going to send her an invoice for $60 plus $5 for shipping because she doesn't live close to me. And that's how I will collect payment, and that's how I will send it out. Okay, so let me get back to where I was. And I'm going to stop the recording real quick. Okay, the recording has been stopped. Do I have any questions about what I did or didn't do?
It says it's still recording, Tracy.
Why does it do that to me? Hold on. Sure does. Okay.